Hi, I am Miss Lisa and welcome to my very first May garden tour. And here's what we have in the garden for May. In this section right here we have a sunflower, and these are my mustards, and they are coming up pretty good. And these are my sweet peas. I sort of have them so they can trellis up this trellis. And these are my kohlrabis, and they are starting to form. This one right here, as you can see, it's starting to bubble up. And these are my nasturtiums, marigolds, and my Swiss chard, my purple broccoli. I have a deal right there. And these are, I think these are my cauliflower, yeah. My snowball cauliflower, and they're coming up pretty good. And over here I have a Better Boy tomato plant and a marigold. And then right here, I let my flax collards go to seed. And I think it's pretty much time to let them dry out. And these are more flax collards that I planted. And I have a tomato right there. And that is one that just came back from last year. And over here, I have jalapenos right here. And then I have my bell peppers right here. I have the red and the green ones. That's all I planted. And right here is an asparagus. And here's a sweet cherry tomato. And I have a marigold right there. And this is an asparagus that it's not ready. And over here are two more Better Boy tomatoes. Then I have cucumbers right there. They're already starting to flower. And I have a basil right there. And over here are kale purple kale that I let go to seed. And this is the curly kale I let go to seed. And right here is my dinosaur kale, which is coming up pretty good. And I have a basil there. And over here is my bok choy, which is coming up pretty good. It's time for me to get some of the leaves off of it. And these are two more Better Boy tomatoes. And I have a basil and some onions growing right there. And marigold. And over here, I have onions that are going to seed that I might as well pull. And I have beets down here. And these are my Georgia collards that I let go to seed from the winter. And I have a marigold right there. Then we're going to walk down this way. This way over here. I have sweet cherry tomato plant growing here. And one right there. And then right here I have my honey-dew melons, which you can see where the squirrels are just tearing this up in here. And these are cantaloupes. I have to put something up to keep these squirrels out of here. And this is a sugar baby right here. The rest of them died. I haven't gone all the way across the died though. And these are some onions from winter, and these are yellow watermelons right here, and that one right there is about to die. And over here I have a sweet peppers that grew from seed. And right here, I don't know what it is. I think it's some sort of flower that I planted. And this right here is the marigolds, and this is broccoli. and Napa cabbage. And another tomato plant that just grew back from last year. And over here is my squash. And I have some coming already on there, right there. Yes. And I have a rosemary right here. And right here is my purple cabbage. And these squirrels are really getting it, boy. Yeah. And right here is my, hoping not to tag that. Well, these are broccolis. They are magic green broccolis. And right here are garlic that I planted last fall. Here's some corn. And right here are more onions and okra that is coming up that was planted from seed. And I have marigolds. And then over here is another Better Boy tomato. And it even has a tomato coming on it. And right here is my cabbage. And some more cucumbers and onion. And then right here is cilantro coming up. Here's cilantro. Then over here is Brussels sprouts. And some more cilantro coming up right there. Another sweet cherry tomato plant. This is the Carolina Reaper pepper, a ghost pepper, and back there are cayenne peppers growing. Right here is a basil. This is another squash, a Napa cabbage, and a purple cabbage, and another sweet cherry tomato plant right here. And I have a marigold. And these are my shishisu peppers, but they're dying. And back there are my purple bell peppers, and they're not doing too good. And right here is some more bok choy. And over here is my zucchini, which is coming up pretty good, but some of them are not doing too good. And this is another Better Boy tomato. And that's what I have growing over in this section of the garden. Now let's walk back over this way. Oh, and this is a pomegranate that I had that I grew from seed from a store-bought pomegranate. It's not doing too good, but hey, we're gonna see what happens. And this is a little stuff that I have in the greenhouse. Some more broccoli, some more cherry tomatoes. This is another tasty sweet tomato. That's a sugar snap. Just one. That's a basil. That's a Brussels sprout that I just sat in there. These are some more yellow watermelon. This is a zinnia, jalapeno buds. You can see that I ate that. And that's another bell pepper, green one. These are some more yellow watermelons right here. And these are my carrots that I planted probably last fall. They're still growing good. And over here, I forgot to get this over here. Over here, I have zinnias and the lavender right there. Yeah. one right there. Let's get over here. Right here, there's some critters coming in. A garlic right there. And that over here is some curly parsley. I think there's oregano, some more parsley, a basil, chives, cilantro, marigolds, and kale, parsley, arugula, and Roman lettuce, chamomile, a sage, holy basil. That's pretty much what's all in here. And I have some thyme, which is not doing too good right here. Yeah. And then over here, I have marigolds and impatiens. This is a lavender, sorrel, some strawberries, petunia, little chamomile that's trying to come in. This is oregano and chives. And some more impatiens. And a rosemary right there. And that's what's in there. Then over here, I have a rosemary, a lavender. Now, and this is just some plant, I don't know what that is. This is a flower. Strawberries, which I have already gotten a lot of strawberries off of them. In there, basil, some snapdragon, impatiens, and marigold, no, petunias, marigolds. And over here are lettuce. And I think this one right here is pretty much time to pull it. I done cut some off, but I think it's pretty much time to pull this because the heat is really getting to it. Then over here, I have a marigold, borage, snapdragon, and some spinach that is trying to flower and go to seed. Marigold, horse hound, lamb's ear, marigolds. That's it. Oh, one more thing. Blueberries, a blueberry bush, which has a lot of blueberries coming on it. And onion, chives. That was a basil, but it's dead. And another Roman tomato plant right there. And that concludes the garden tour for May. And thank you for watching.